politics, we talk what's trending, in the news. Of course, we should also, give some time for sports because we had a thrilling weekend. Well, I don't know about some people. Okay, so how are you doing? Okay, I hope you make good use of your time today and always. My name is Ogechi Oge for short, the Sports Mombasa. And yes, welcome to Sport Drive on 95.1 Nigeria Info. Yep, it's your passionate, trustworthy, and conversational station. We are everywhere, in your bedroom, in your car, driving to work, coming back from work. You just start thinking like myself and Binga. Okay, so I will be doing this alone this morning. I've got my right guy in the building. Maybe he's here to drag some persons. I don't know. I hear that Arsenal fans are making excuses that they didn't make good use of their summertime. They did not sign. I was talking with the big one of Cool FM, not sister station, and he was like, let me read his message for you.
Is he an Arsenal fan?
The big goodness, one, yes. What did you just ask that person? Now look at what he said. He said, I replied him, he said, well played today, United. Beating Arsenal has been a problem for a while, no lie. Last time you beat us was 3-1 2 seasons ago. So he said that, they didn't make good use of their transfer market in the summer, and that's the reason why Arteta is paying for it right now. Is that even an enough excuse?
Of course. So the major talking point for Arsenal, even since the start of the season, is lack of a striker, lack of a point man, someone to finish the job. You look like the like of Liverpool. They also don't have a point man, but they have goals around them. They have a lot of players that can come together to combine for goals. Mohamed Salah is on the form of his life. Jota, Darwin Núñez, Cody Gakpo, Luis Diaz, to mention but a few. Now, but for Arsenal, they don't have those goals spread around. Kai Havertz, who has played in a false nine position for so long a time. Gabriel Jesus, who comes in and looks like a striker but doesn't actually play like a striker. Sterling's move to Arsenal has been anticlimactic. He only comes in when a player is injured. And Martinelli on the left, all those players.
I want to ask, what was the reason why Sterling was bought to Arsenal? What was the main reason?
Again, it still boils down to lack of vision or direction from the backroom staff, because even in the summer, look at Liverpool, for example. They also didn't make a lot of. The reason I'm drawing comparison with Liverpool is because if on paper the squad looks alike in terms of what they did in the summer, Liverpool also didn't buy players in the summer, but they bought one, and that's Chiesa. Why? Because they knew that they were running down on the contract of Mohamed Salah. That's looking for the bigger picture. That's been progressive in thought. Look at Real Madrid and how they do their business. Before, they knew that the likes of Toni Kroos, Modric, before Casemiro moved to Man U, this trio were going towards their last lap, and they reintroduced a new midfield with Jude Bellingham at the helm of affairs, Camavinga, Tchouaméni, and the rest of it. So when you see a team that is proactive and progressive in thought, it shows in their results. And Arsenal might go another season trophyless. With all of their we are playing good football under Arteta, we are progressing under Arteta, but nothing to show for it.
An Arsenal fan once had a dream that they will be doing the treble this season. I think we should shift that dream to the Liverpool fans. FA Cup is completely out of it. And yes, congratulate. Please give me that checker. Hit it well. Because Hansi Flick, what have you got on Carlo Ancelotti? Right now, I can't even wait for La Liga Thursday to be here, because we have a lot to talk about. Where someone said something, I read a comment that said that Ancelotti should be sacked. He should be let go. He should be allowed to leave the club. I'm like, Don Carlo, you are talking to Don Carlo this way. No. There's some believe that his time is up. Like there's nothing more he's got to do with the team. I'm like, okay.
I don't believe
Don
so.
Carlo Ancelotti.
A season, 2 seasons ago, when there was this talk about him taking over in Brazil, there was panic in the fan base of Real Madrid because they didn't want to let him go. This is a guy who has won the double twice in the last 3 years, and such success, you can't just take it away. And yes, they've struggled against Barca. This is the second time they are losing to Barcelona this season. I think they lost 4-0, or was it 4-1 on that occasion. So for Real Madrid, Ancelotti getting sacked is not even in the conversation. But for the game itself, I think Barcelona know how to show up in this kind of games. Even in the game they played in the semi-final, they played well. The players that came in replacement of players that are injured did well. You know, the back line is doing the job, the midfield, and also Lewandowski with Rafinha. I mean, those guys are also in their form of their life. So it's not anytime a team loses that the next thing is to sack the coach. I think that's my pick, in my opinion. For Real Madrid, they're having a good season.
All right, now away from football, let's take you straight to tennis. And yes, the Australian Open is upon us, and we're bringing you the latest news from that side. And yes, Andy Murray says he could not turn down the unique opportunity to coach longtime rival Novak Djokovic at the Australian Open after retiring from playing professionally in August 2024, where the Briton, who is a three-time Grand Slam champion himself, is also hoping that something good will come, out of the 11th Australian Open title and, of course, a 25th major title. And Nick Krieger is also fed he would never be able to play top-level tennis again. But when he recently returned to action in Brisbane after an 18-month absence, now it completed a comeback which even his wrist surgeon doubted was possible. And Draper is also dropping hard with the perfect response by Jack Draper, who gets up and running in the fifth set with a comfortable hold of serve of his own, where both players looked really locked in on it. And away from that, let's take you straight to what's happening from Novak Djokovic. Well, he'll be hoping to move one step closer to securing an 11th Australian Open title and a historical 25th Grand Slam title when he comes head-to-head with Nishes, that's Baza Verde, all right, where the 37-year-old didn't win a major title last season for the first time since 2017, and he also didn't win an ATP title for the first time since 2005. But the Serbian will certainly be fancying his chances against the 19-year-old Baza Verde, who will be making his Grand Slam main draw debut. Okay, so let's head straight to the headlines and see what's trending. But I hear today Nigeria will have to know the face of their coach. All right, he will be unveiled.
But we know the face of
no,
we know his
not
face.
Physically. We've been seeing his pictures. I know that he's got
We've
this
seen
nice,
his viral
sexy
video
eyes
from the AFCON.
Yes, we've not seen him facial. We've not actually met with him physically. So today, his unveiling will be happening at the stadium. All right. The media center, actually, not the whole stadium. But you have to go take a feel of what the beautiful stadium, Bashir Abiola Stadium looks like if he wants to. Okay, so we have to tell us today. I think I should be there. So let's quiz him one or two. Say, bros, how far? You're in Nigeria. I hope you know. He should be listening to me right now. He should. Come on. He should be chilling and then getting ready for his big day today. He's so willing and ready to take the job. He cannot wait.
It's a big job for him.
It is.
From his perspective,
it's an addition to his CV.
Of course, from Mali to Nigeria, it's a big job for him. He's going to look forward to making his own mark because at least previous foreign coaches have made their mark. We know the coach that took us to the 1994 World Cup, Genetro, also made his mark by having so many wins and so less losses. Pesero did his own too by getting the final of the AFCON. So when Shell comes in, he would also want to make his mark. So I'm expecting that from him. Anyway, and the back pages of the sports also supports that, talking about New Telegraph, saying NFF begs Nigerians to support Shell officially because they are mixed feelings.
Is it Shell or Chele? Because we need to know this thing. Shell.
So I've not really.
Shell, it's as if there's a particular name in Nigeria here.
Is it Chele?
Chele. So we need to.
I'm not sure.
Are there Malians? Are there Malians in Nigeria? I know of Eric Sekou Chele. I don't know if call him Chele.
So it might be Chele and it might be Shell.
Really? We can't have two pronunciations. We cannot confuse.
That's why I said I'm not sure.
Okay, we'll ask him today.
Yeah,
sir,
we'll check.
Your name has been causing problems.
Kindly pronounce your name
Kindly help us do justice to that by pronouncing your name and how you should be addressed here.
Absolutely, you should be there. to ask.
I said I'll be here.
Absolutely.
I will be there.
Absolutely.
After now.
Awoni, who has scored just one goal this season for Nottingham Forest, is entering the eye of West Ham. So hopefully we might see that move from Nottingham Forest to West Ham. I think Fulkrug will need an assistant in that team. And the Australian Open, like you said, aggressive Sabalenka and Zverev storm on and move further in the grand scheme of things.
Zverev, my tennis crush. Okay, and in golf, we've got something here. Osaze reviews Nigeria Olympic dream. Okay, all right, I see. And more from the back page of the Punch Sport. Fury fight has happened this year. Okay, Fury fight has to happen this year. Heavyweight Anthony Joshua says a fight with Tyson Fury has to happen this year.
We are yet to see that. We've been waiting for that.
Guy,
Fury has fought every other person. Joshua has fought every other person. We need that British clash between both.
Right.
And Joshua came to Nigeria to collect power. So Fury should watch his back. Fury should watch his back.
Don't sell this.
I'm not selling.
Don't sell this.
Did you see how he enjoyed himself? That was recreation. And when you do recreation in Nigeria, we know what it means in the back pages.
Goodness. I mean, I saw
he came to collect power. Do you know the state he went to?
Well, the only power I saw was his power bank. He was with his power bank everywhere.
Wow.
And
all his shorts with sleeveless. And all the Nigerian ladies were just...
Nigeria, my brother Joshua. Nigeria faced Pakistan in under-19 cricket World Cup friendly. And Dortmund, Milan, Napoli intensify Rashford chase. I beg, people should be fast.
Anyway, back pages of the sports blueprint. Ayimba, quarterfinal hopes left hanging. He's looking like Enyimba might need to do more against Al Masry as they played 1-1 yesterday. We already know that NFF we are going to unveil the Super Eagles gaffer Shell or Chele. We are going to confirm that later today, the correct spelling of the coach.
Yes, and, I'll have to. I will ask him that personally. Good morning. I will never support this coach because I do not expect him to do a brother. Bros, I bind and catch you.
Someone that you've
not even seen, I've not even started working yet.
That even drew good commendations from the AFCON due to how Mali played.
And catch this message. Why did I even open it? Why?
Calm down now.
You will support our coach.
Allow him to play one game first.
Olu that day, Abiodun, this is not nice. Come on, but it's fine. It's okay. If you don't want to support that. Who are Man United strikers? Are they really strikers? I mean, they make it sound as if Man U has an array of strikers. Francis from Mbappe, where they are actually better than...
We have Rashford, we have Zexi, we have Højlund. I mean, he's an array.
Good morning, Ogechi and Wenger. It's like Arsenal as a team is built around one player called Saka. His absence brings setback to the team. Chima from Apple.
They don't have a replacement for Saka. Absolutely. Even an Arsenal fan will know that.
Like Arteta said before, after the injury, said they could manage.
The first time he said he doesn't need a number 9. So now he's saying they could manage without Saka. I mean, coaches say a lot of things.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining me on the show this morning, Benga. That's the package of our show on Sport Drive. Don't forget, the 18 will be here later tonight, 7 p.m. for Football Frenzy. What's happening in Abuja comes up next. Good morning.
If deserves breakfast, brother me deserves all the nourishment he can get. Mama Ogechi unko, she has such a big heart. She deserves a breakfast that can...
This is Nigeria Info.